Good evening everyone, my name is Harry Thomas and welcome to Think Future Feel Now. Tonight's video is going to be looking at affirmations and showing you how to really get affirmations to work for you and the reasons why they're not working currently. So affirmations are positive reminders that we say to ourselves out loud. And when we say I am, followed by any other word, that becomes our truth. Our body is like our soldiers and we're the commander. So if we say, I am happy, your body will then start becoming happy. But most people, without realizing, attach I am to other things. As soon as they get up, I am tired, I'm stressed, I'm hungover. Until you say something else, that's what you become. So we need to pay attention to the words that we use in day-to-day life. Affirmations we can do in the evening, within the mirror, meditation, visualization. And we're encouraged to do it quite a lot and think of the words to say that we are in this present moment. Whenever we're playing around with our subconscious, there's a three-way system. There's mind, there's body, and then there's soul. They all communicate with each other, and there's always an ego block in between each one. Our soul, our gut feeling, our intuition is always screaming out to us, always telling us the answers, always reminding us what to do. We've got too much noise, too many thoughts going on. We've got too much of the ego blocking that out. We hear that gut feeling every now and then. So the soul is telling the mind what to do. The mind, after it's got past the ego, the mind controls the body. Every aspect of your mind and everything that you put out as a thought, as words, as actions, your body will respond. All illnesses will be partly due to the commands that you give your system or the energy space that you're in. And this is why our environments are so important. Children that get born into the world, it's always to be aware of the environment, the energy around. If there's arguments between the parents, that's energy that's passed around that room. And you can see this example work with animals. You'll have two birds, exactly the same DNA, 100% match, but they look completely different. One was in a safe environment, one was pretty much defending itself. But when the babies come out, they were different. The baby that was from the mum having to defend itself, the arms were bigger. And why that is when we're in a fear state, our blood, humans, animals, will send all of it to the limbs, as if we were to run, to fly. So the actual wings, the arms, were bigger from being in that fear state. The head of the other bird was bigger, more intelligent, more stress-free. And it just shows you the influence of our environment. So our mind controls the body. Everything we give it as stimulus will control it. So it's really important that we pay attention to the first words that come out of our mouth and try to catch ourselves when we're doing it. And if we were consistent at all of this, our body would start responding very, very quickly. Meditation, affirmation, spirituality, it's a practice. It's not just a thing that you do now and then to make you feel better. It's part of life. It should be just a thing that we do as life. We're spiritual beings having a human experience, yet but we don't do the things to allow us to grow consistently. And really, if we break it down, they're very easy to implement into our life. Meditation can take up to 10 minutes, but it'll feel like it's given us another 5-6 hours in our day. The more we do that, the more break that we get between our thoughts, the more we become present, the more that we can enjoy the moment. The beauty of all of this, though, is the creation within the meditation. When we're in silence, we're in flow. We become the commander with no ego to distract. When we're in silence and we're in that flow state, we're subconscious too. So we literally download information and re-put new input throughout the entire body. This is where belief and faith comes in. What you ask for comes true. That has to come straight from your words, from your thoughts. That has to be consistent. Too many times we say something and we don't actually believe it. We don't mean it. We just say it. Our subconscious knows if we're telling the truth. You know when you're lying and your heart beats a bit faster, you get a bit sweat on the forehead, you can't get your words out? Because your soul knows you're lying. So if we say these affirmations and your soul knows, actually that's not right, that's not how I feel at the moment, it's not going to come true. So there's 3 parts to this, and this kind of goes into a bit of hypnosis too. Attention first of all, with our thoughts. We create it. Then we got to believe it. We got to experience it. So imagine that you've now created, now you're living it. You're walking down the road, you're starting to believe it. And then it has to turn into a knowing. You keep doing it to the point where you're fully in control of the emotions and feelings that go through in the body, that you know it's going to come true. And think about it, when our eyes are closed, our imagination can literally think of anything. Think about now the inside of your body. You hear our rumbles, the stomach sometimes, we're in pain, we get these little sharp flashes like of electricity. We could look at that as bad. Oh, I've got a bad stomach, it's really hurting at the moment. That electricity. Or we could look at it as good. How do we actually know? Our body is there to save us. Our heart beats non-stop throughout our lifetime. It's always working to keep it going, to keep you alive. Our breath, every time we need to get a breath, your body will find a way. And with that notion, our body is there to protect us. That's obvious. So if we get these internal pains within inside our body, let's flip it and turn it into a bad thing. It might feel a bit uncomfortable. Flip it into a good thing. My body's working overtime at the moment. My body's getting rid of all that junk just there. My body's just on a reconstruction phase at the moment. If you then start believing that, so remember you put that thought out, you've changed it from a negative to a positive. Now you can actually feel it because it's your body still. Your belief changes to the point where you're in control of it. It turns into a knowing. So again, it's from that initial first bit. So affirmations also don't work because we don't actually know what we want. And when we do ask for certain things, we don't know what it feels like. We don't know what the experience is like. So how do we know to bring that and manifest it into our lives when we just say it with words? There's no belief, there's no feeling attached to it. So this again, meditation comes in. Whilst your eyes are closed, create. So I am wealthy. Okay, right. I haven't been as wealthy yet. I'm not at that standpoint. A lot of people are chasing for money. Close your eyes. What does wealthy look like for me? What would I want it to look like? Okay, cool. Wake up. Go to the beach. Do my meditation. Do a few clients. Have a few emails. A few online sales. Got a holiday destination yet? Go to the restaurant. Order whatever I want on the menu. Start creating. Start expanding and just think anything's possible. Once you've created, now start living out that. Okay, I am here. I'm going down into my pool. I'm getting in my brand new car. I am. You're now walking through this whole creation of yours. And then imagine, like any other skill in life, we continue to do that. And each time we go back into this space, we get excited first of all. When we start doing things that we enjoy, we do it better. So we get excited, we go back into our creation. But now, because we've understood, okay, it's like Inception, I can make anything else now. Add in some new stuff. Whilst you're there, try fly. Do things that maybe aren't possible in this world. But whilst you're doing all that, feel it. Notice the feeling, you're still here, right now. Notice that feeling, become the thoughts. And guess what happens when you come out? You're a human being, you're vibrating on this new energy that you've created. Law of attraction. What you put out comes back. What you put out comes back. Go inside your body, look at your health now. What is it that you want with your body, not what you don't want? What do you want? Okay, let's close your eyes. I want that. What does that feel like? What am I doing whilst I'm in this condition now? What other activities have I got in a few years' time? What super activities can I be doing? Start to feel all of that. You become your body because it's now. It's this present moment. Now, 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 now. But a lot of people don't know what that is. If you ask people, what is healthy? I want to be healthy. What is healthy? Like, tell me everything. Tell me all the extra things that you managed to do within your day, the more energy that you got to spend with your kids. What is it? And then go and create that. Notice the feeling, look through their eyes, notice their feeling. Wow, they're showing up as their best self. You become that. And again, these things don't just happen now and then. You can do it every single day. And then it's 10 minutes. You can get creative. It can be a different 10 minutes every single day. You can add music, you can add drums, you can add me. We can make all of this inside your body, your own God, your creation. You can make all of it come true. Then you believe it, you feel it, you know it, and then it's boom. You're here. I am right now. That's the beauty of this. Look at our lives. Why are we not moving forward? What do we have in it? Fear. We're now focusing on things that haven't worked, or what I really want and I wish I could. If I don't get that, this is going to be bad. That brings you back now. You're vibrating off that. That's all you keep coming. Notice how bad things all seem to come at the same time. It's the energy that we're putting out. And this is another key bit. If we want to change, guys, we can show you this is how simple it is. Go back to your source. How many of you have bad sleep? Anyone that put their hand up, there's the problem. You're telling I have got bad sleep. You're admitting to your body already. Just change that. Next time I ask that question, yeah, I've got good sleep. The whole chemicals within inside your body changes. And if you kept doing that, then closed your eyes, then went to your sleep, then actually, oh, what does that feel like? You'll be asleep. But a lot of people, that's how simple it is. But a lot of people don't want to change. They like that identity of the person who has depression. They like the identity of the person who is sad. It's an identity that we play, that's ego too. Sometimes we hold on to these roles that we have to play in life because we get attention then. We're lonely. That's one example, but people hold on to, hi, my name's this, I have cancer. Or that's my friend, they got cancer. People have these identities just given to you. You don't. Right at this moment, if you think love, that's what you are. But if you have to keep repeating this, and obviously life comes in the way, it's hard to stay here. That's how easy it is. But if you practice them within the silence, God's language, it's all your own feeling. Not one person can challenge you on that because that's your feeling. That's how you felt. When I have an experience with God, no one can challenge me. They can deny it, but that's the experience I had. I felt it. It was my connection. That's your truth. And that's the key part now. It's, look, I want to change. I'm going to be okay trying something different. I'm going to now get still enough to start actually thinking what I want. Now I'm going to recreate that, live in that world. Let go of judgment. It sounds stupid, but let go of it and just do it, enjoy it. Then start feeling it, start walking it. Now start telling yourself within it, I am successful, I am wealthy, I am happy, I am free. Keep reminding your body, your system of it. Remember, things don't happen overnight. If you keep doing it again and again and again, with more belief in your voice, more knowing in your voice, give it power, confirmation, that becomes you. Your best self. From a place of love. And now you know this information, it's your choice to use it. And that's the beauty of awareness. We always have a choice when we then brought it to our attention. Our body's incredible, it's a miracle. If we get still enough and we become aware of what our body actually does, every single part of it, to how it's all linked, you can then sit there and start communicating with it. Hang on, I'm the boss here. Let me just recheck in with everything that's going on. My knee's been hurting for quite some time now. I'm now going to put some more attention onto this. I'm going to start stretching, I'm going to start moving, I'm going to get my joints going in 3 dimensions. And then you start walking that. I haven't been able to play football in 20 years. Let's get back on the pitch. Okay, look, I'm running, I'm turning, I'm getting tackled, I'm straight back up on my feet. How's that feel? Well, that's a good feel. That's the journey. And again, it sounds mad, but that's how simple it is. That's our human body. It works every time. Every stress is mostly because we've fought it. We've taken it on from someone else. Bring life back down to an energy perspective, and you can change life straight away. So I really want you now to focus on your affirmations. I am. So rather than I am healthy, let's add another layer to it. I am forever healthy. What does that mean now? And what different layers of these words are? And confirm it so many times to enjoy saying it. Actually see yourself there. See your loved ones with you whilst you're there. And then start creating more and more whilst you experience. It's the experience is what turns us into a knowing. And when we turn it to a knowing, the command with our eyes shut or eyes open is the same to our body. It just responds. You are its God. You are its commander. And your body will do whatever it wants as long as it serves you. My name's Harry Thomas, and this is Think Future, Feel Now.